Hello friends, welcome to our channel tutorialtrend.com. In this session we will discuss some JavaScript questions, some practice questions which were asked in your interview questions. Okay, so this will be a practice question, machine test questions. Okay, so this will take you time up to 10 minutes. Okay, so we have a question with us. So the question is, like, if you will have some value like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, this is some value. What you have to do, you have to sum this value, all sum all these values. Okay, let's suppose 7, 5, 12, 20, 26, 35, 35, and then 15, 50. So the sum will be 50. Okay, so now you have to check whether the 50 is a single digit or not. If it is a single digit, then it is okay. Otherwise, you have to again sum this into a single digit. Okay, that means 5 plus 0 equal to 5. So you have to create a method which will take this number, okay, and it will add up to into a single digit. Okay, so now we have to create a method for that. So like we will have another one example as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means 10, 10, 20, 25. That means it will be equal to 25. Now you have to sum it again because it is not a single digit. You have to again 2 plus 5 is equal to 7. So you have to make this one. Okay, so for that we have to create a method. Okay, so now we have a function add. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to pass the value. So let's the value is v. Okay, now what we have to do, now let take a variable, let's suppose f equal to assign the v. Okay, now we will use f equal to, you can create another method inside one. Okay, so that you can easily have a loop on them. Okay, so you have an internal function recursive, let's suppose. Okay, okay, inside this you have to separate each. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to create an array with the number, and the number is s, and you have to convert to into the string. Okay, so up to this what we will get, we will console with our help of console log. Okay, and if you will call this add with this value, let's suppose. Okay, now we have to call this one, this method. Okay, so we will have a while loop. Okay, while, and we have value here. Okay, so we will use this s1, and okay, so if you have a number, then it's okay, then you can check easily with s is, if s is greater than 10, then call this recursive, and in the last return s. Okay, what is the error? It is showing some error. We have to refresh the page. starting the DX server. Okay, so it goes for infinite loop. That's why it is showing this error. Okay, because we are in the middle of our coding. Okay, so for that, what we'll have to do, we have to stop recursive now. Okay, now what we have to do, first we will do these things. Okay, now we will have x dot reduce reduce, and we will have callback, and we will have initial value. Okay, so in callback we have previous value and current value. Then what we will have to do, we will have to return p plus, and number will be used to convert your current value. Okay, p plus this. Okay, now s will be assigned with the new sum value. Okay, and now while s is greater than 10, it will call recursive again. Okay, so save it and reload again, otherwise. Okay, so you can see now what is happening right now in the console. Okay, we have 7 5 8 6 9 7 8, whatever the thing we have passed is now converted into the string array. Okay, similarly in the next time we have 50. Okay, so you can see. Okay, and in the last we have return s. So we have to console this all to get final result. Okay, so you can see the result is 5. So what was our output? It was 5. Now we will check with this. So you can see 25, then 7. So this will be your result. Okay, so what will happen if you will have to pass a like a string here? So what are the changes you have to do then? Okay, do you have to make any changes there? So I think no. Okay, you can easily pass with the string as well, because it will store here and it will convert into a string. That is not an issue. Okay, and after that you will get the value as a, in always as a number. So it will check here. You can also have to do like number for the first case, because if the in the first time you will get a string here. Okay, so this is the simple example to sum your given input number. Okay, okay. Now there is another question which was asked into the interview questions, like write a method. Okay, you have to write a method which will take two input as a property props. Okay, so the first one will be your object and second will be your property key. Okay, and you have to find this property key whether it exists inside the object. If exists, you have to delete that one, and return will be true if there is existed and you have deleted, and false you have to return when it doesn't exist this property key. Okay. So for that what we have to do, like function, let's suppose remove is there and we have two parameters, one is object and one is property, and here I have to return. Okay, so first we will check if object dot has on has on property prop. Okay, return true, else return false. Okay, now before returning true, we have to remove. So you will use delete and object and here prop. Okay, so if you will have an object here, let s equal to name. Okay, so if we will check with this, so dot log as in an object, or the name will be like page. I will pass wrong. Okay, so RDMOC it is returning true. So this is the example of the scenario asked in the interview question. Okay. Okay. So in this session we have these two questions. Okay. For the next session we will discuss more questions. So stay tuned and like this video, subscribe our channel. Okay. Thank you for watching this session.